Um, hey everyone, a pleasure to meet you again. My name is Benjamin. I'm the CEO and founder of MyGigsters. Now, this is our monthly community live update. Now, if you're watching through our Facebook channel or YouTube or our community, another hi. This community update is for my Geeksters who are in the community, and it shares a lot about what happened in the last 30 days with my Geeksters and also what happening in the gig economy as a whole. So, with no further ado, I'm going to start sharing the community update for July 2022. So, if you're watching this and if you are online, jump online and shout a hi. This is also a recorded version, so you'll be able to see it after this. Awesome. So, what happened in July? Let's go with the community first. We've got 7 new members in our community, so that's good. So we've got now 387 members in the community. We was able to do over 30 different posts in the last month, one community event, and over 65% of our community was engaged in the last 30 days. That's really nice. We are struggling to get more members in. I think the ask for existing members and new members is what would they like to see more from the MyGigsters community? What information would they wanted to get that will give them more value and help them to become more engaged and able to refer new people into the community. From the app perspective, we have crossed over 2,000 users and we're steadily growing, and we have over 2,000 gig workers across Australia using our app at this stage. And we've got really good feedback from the community, from the users, and also seeing that the engagement with the app is also improving. So thank you for that. There's a lot more to the app in the coming weeks and also some new features. So I will share that in a second. Cool. What's happening from the app perspective and what are the new features that's out there? Number one, I did mention about this last time, but we did have some buggy issues that we are trying to resolve. But regardless, the sync is really available, so you can sync the gig platform with MyGigsters. And once you sync it, you'll be able to see real-time insights. And these insights includes your income breakdown per platform, per mile, per hour, which day is the best day, which time of the day is the best day. It also tell you what is your net earning, how much you have actually earned, the breakdown in your earning in terms of bonus fees and GST. By knowing this, you could easily capture a true version of what you're actually earning against how much you're working, and that will help you to make a better decision. Now, you can sync many platforms you want. We've got over 15 to 20 different platforms listed. All you need to do is choose the platform that you're working. For example, let's say you're working for Uber Eats. Choose that platform, enter your credential, and the sync will happen. Now, a tip here is when you're doing this, sign out from your Uber rider app and then do it here. Do not have two concurrent sessions. It is good for you for making it error free. Sign out from the Uber app and sign in here. Awesome. The next thing is a new tax corner is coming to my Geeksters, and this is a web-based tool. Now, we understand that the My Geeksters tool can capture your income, your expenses, automatically tag them, your mileage in your app, and you can generate tax reports. Now, we obviously wanted to make it better and more useful, so we've created a tax corner of web app. Now, not everybody can access this. You need to be a MyGigsters app user to access it. You get a net code. Using the net code, you can access the site. Now, in that site, you can reconcile all your expenses. You can retag them based on your business activity. You can generate customizable and on-demand ATO ready reports. These reports are already reviewed by the accountants. The template and everything is ready to be filed in the ATO sites. Now you will get GST, PAS, and tax also. Now, if you wanted to file those, you can also file those through MyGigsters, and I'll tell you more about it in a second. But as little as starting at 50, you can start filing your GST, BAS, and tax reports. Now, if you don't want us to do, you can do it yourself, or you can share it with your existing accountant to do it for you. Now, this is a big thing for us. Now, this will help you to completely capture all your income, all your expenses, all the mileage, all that business activity that you're doing, able to take insights, but also create very very much ready report for you for GST, VAT, and tax. This will save you time. This will save you all the complexity of losing information, and hopefully this will also be able to maximize the tax reductions for you because you've got all that record, and the system will help you to maximize the tax reduction. Cool. Gignition is still up there. Now we've got over 30 people using Gignition as a tool. So if you're a freelancer, you're doing working on graphic design projects, or you are a consultant, an IT consultant, a freelancer, digital marketer, you could be anyone. You would need a tool for you to capture your projects, your invoices, your proposals, your estimates, your task management, your time tracking. All of that is available in one tool, and that's Gignition. So all you need is Gignition, and that'll cover all of your elements for doing a freelancing job. Now, it is more applicable to someone who's working on projects, someone who's working with different clients, someone who's working on things that would help them to keep track of their projects, their tasks, and time, sending proposals, getting invoices, getting paid. And that is what a freelancer would do. This is an ideal solution for a freelancer. Now, if you are part of my Geeksters community, you get Gignition for free for 6 months, no charge. All you need to do is reach out to me or in the community, or just simply write, "Hi Benji, I'm interested in using Gignition," to hello@mygigsters.com.au. When you do that, you get access for free for 6 months. I will personally onboard you on the platform, and I'll show you around, and hopefully it is helpful for the people who are doing consulting type of work. Sorry, I've been coughing. I'm in India at the moment, and I've been taking a lot of cold water. Cool. Breaking news. FedEx. I don't know if you've heard of this. This is the very latest news. FedEx is moving to use independent drivers, just like Amazon Flex. Now, if you have driven for Amazon Flex, you know they've got a 4-hour block with a fixed earn income, I think $108. And you're going to do a block of activity in that time. Now, we don't know at this stage what FedEx model would be, but they are looking to utilize gig workers or independent contract drivers to do the last mile delivery. So watch out for this space. If you are looking for an extra side gig, this could be one. But also, please read through the documents to understand how much they're charging, how much will they pay, and what the requirements are. When we get that information, we'll put it on the community channel. Next, new GST rules. Now, this is not new, as in this is not a breaking news. This news has been floating around for a year now. ATO decided that all gig platforms should be reporting on the earnings, the income that they're giving to the gig workers. Now, this year, 1st of July 2022, rideshare platforms and Airbnb, that is short-term rentals platforms, they would be reporting to ATO. Now, I know that rideshare drivers are already GST registered in BAS, so this is not a big news, but this is the start of ATO trying to understand what the gig platforms are providing to gig workers and what that income or payment looks like, and slowly they'll start to bring in all the other gig platforms into the schedule. So right now, rideshare and Airbnb kind of platforms. Now slowly it'll come to all the other platforms. Awesome. Next, Uber has changed the eligibility of the vehicle age up to 15 years. I wish it was there when I was trying to apply for the first time. Um, Now, it still need to be a safe vehicle. It still needs to meet the eligibility criteria of Uber. It's just that they've expanded or they've increased the range in which they can accept older vehicles than before. Now, I think this is done because they wanted to get more drivers on the platform, especially in the last few months. We have seen that a few drivers are not doing as much as work because of the hike in petrol prices. The payments are not really promising enough for the drivers. The cancellations are higher, surges are not behaving properly. So it's a bit of chaos around the way it operated in the last few months, and then few drivers actually were not happy and they left the platforms. So I think it's Uber's trying to move to get more drivers on board and also getting to expand their fleet in a way. Awesome. The next thing is tax. So once last financial year, you're done. So you would have earned income, which is taxable. So if you have crossed the minimum threshold, I think it's 19,000 odd dollars. If you cross that threshold, you would need to pay tax back to the government. Now, when I remembered. I was told that I need to pay tax. I was not prepared at all. I was like, what? Should I give money back? Because in the traditional employee space, you would be done PAYG, which means a tax would have been paid before you got the salary, like from your salary, and you got the remaining money. So you don't have to worry paying tax at the end of the year. You would only file for tax so that if you want any deductions or you want to claim some tax refund back. But in the gig worker space or in the self-employed space, you need to do this yourself. If you are not prepared, you would be surprised that you will need to pay thousands of dollars in tax at the end of this year, and that's the time right now. So I'm going to share you three tips that I learned and hopefully it's helpful to you. Tip number one. One of the easiest mechanism to do is export your bank statement either as an SEC file or an Excel or just a PDF. Start highlighting the expenses that you've done entire last financial year for business. Now that could be any business equipment, training costs, subscriptions, software tools, vehicle cost, insurance, registration, parking, cleaning, equipment, tools, rentals, all of that, anything and everything that you have spent on business, those are tax deductible. So go and highlight them and extract that number and keep it ready. Now, that's one way. The other way is download MyGigsters and connect your platform and connect your bank statement securely. This platform will automatically grab that information for you and keep it ready so you don't have to do it. Tip number two is remember to store the appropriate receipts for references because as a sole trader, you are legally obliged to have your financial records for at least 5 years. Now, not many people know about this, including me when I started. So you are a business entity, and as a response, as a legal obligation, your financial records, including receipts, invoices, all of that should be stored for up to 5 years. Now, the best way is to actually create a folder, keep those receipts, scan, picture them, put it in there, or even in MyGigsters, we have a manual way of tracking expenses. You can simply take a picture of the bill, and it will be in your account, and you can always have them in your account. Third tip is last year, I would assume a few of you or some of you would have received grants, statewide grants, nationwide grants, income support funds due to COVID and for different reasons. Now, this is no surprise. Any grant that's coming from the government, you need to check whether that grant is taxable. In some cases, or in most cases, it would be considered taxable, but you got to check with the that grant itself or with your financial advisor and accountant. And you need to consider this while you are filing your income taxes here because this will impact the tax that you will pay. Now, why I'm saying this? Because traditionally we wouldn't have captured this anywhere. This would have been a one-off thing that happened sometime last year due to COVID restrictions, lockdowns, and for a variety of reasons. All right, next on news from the team. What's happening within the team? Now, what's happening within the team? We got a new podcast episode from Caleb Maru. Now, Caleb Maru is head of programs, entry level. Entry level is a business based in Australia. It's a global business, and what they do is they help anyone in the job market for upskilling. So you could learn new skills like data analytics, growth marketing, uh, you could do Python courses. You could do even venture capital. So they've got programs which is cohort based. So they've got 30 people working in a community style, cohort style program. It's for 8 weeks. I think it's 6 weeks, 8 weeks. And then on success completion, you get a successful completion. It's also by mentored by industry experts where people work from the top companies in the top positions. They actually mentor you the program. The program also helps you to actually apply the learnings into practical ways within the program. So you'll be doing some kind of homeworks, some kind of stuff that actually build things over that program. Now, the good thing is it's theoretically free. I'll tell you why. You would need to just pay $99 as a bond, and if you complete the program, you get that bond money back. So it's almost like a security deposit for you to complete the program. And if you complete, you don't have to pay anything. You get the $99 back, and off you go. You walk with a new upskilled certification for you. Now you can use this if you are jumping into new career or new roles within the organization, new company, or if you're a student, you want to try out and learn a new thing like data analytics, you can use this. Especially watch out for this episode on our podcast channel, both on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. Um, you will find Caleb talking about this. All right, partners. We've got so many partners this month. I got two actually. Partner number one, we were excited to be partnering with some SAMAF, accounting consultants, and more about this partnership in a second. But through this partnership, we will be able to offer accounting services for our users within the community and platform. Now, that's exciting because as a company, we are not an accounting company, but we knew that number of our community members wanted access to accounting services, GST, BAS, and tax filing services that is more competitively priced, but also well qualified services that is fit for a gig worker. So, SAMAF is that right team that would help us in providing that services through our partnership. Next, we've got a new gig platform called Locomate. The sound itself tells you this is about locoms. So it's a new and exciting, fast-growing platform where the platform connects locoms, pharmacists, technicians, physicians into clinical pharmacies and clinical places, and this platform facilitates that placement of freelancing locums into job places. So Locomate is on board as part of this exciting community partnership. We'll grow the community together, but also on top of them, locums on Locomate will be able to track their earnings and expenses and tax obligations through MyGigsters. Like I said, our new partnership with Sama has opened a new opportunity for all our Geeksters in the community. So, are you interested? You can complete your GST, BAS, tax filing as little as starting from $50. Now, this is a deal breaker for many of us, including me, because most of the accountants out there charge $150, $120, and some go up to $200, $300, depending on where and what they do. But at the basic part of it, if you're just a gig worker working for rideshare and delivery driving and working a casual job, you will not file your income It's pretty straightforward, and you should be spending more money. Now, through this partnership, we would be able to help you file your taxes starting from $50. And some of accounting and consultants, they would help us do this. So if you're interested, please reach out to me at hello@mygigsers.com.au, and I'm happy to connect you with some of and get you started with filing your accounts. Now we can't promise on this $50 forever. This is where we are starting. So if you are eager and interested, and if you wanted to file your taxes on time, just reach out to me and I'll make that introduction happen. All right, personal payroll. We've got more interest in this. So a lot of people have come and said, Benji, this is really helpful. We really wanted to take part in this. This is still a concept, and we're still working on this concept. We would want the community to share more feedback. If you're interested, reach out to me. I'd like to have a chat with you to understand how we can build this to make it more useful to you. Essentially, a gig payroll is a system where it automatically collects your income. It then takes a percentage of your income into tax, time off, superannuation, emergency, based on the benefits that you want, and it automatically sets that money apart and gives you the remaining money. What's more interesting is it will also do a data analytics at the back end to tell whether your earning per hour is actually enough to meet these benefits or not. If yes, good. If not, it will tell you what should you be earning in order to be secure. All right, reward special. Lumos is still on our cards. You can sign up for spotlumos.com, get a bag like this with an LED display, and you can earn up to $300 per month. So it's free. The bag is free. You can apply. Just say you're from MyGigsters, and they will facilitate the delivery of the bag and take care of it. Next is Kinishan. I already mentioned, if you are a freelancer, grab this for free for 6 months, and I'm sure it will help you with your freelancing work. Hustle cover still on cards. You can get your income protected up to 85%. And when you're purchasing hustle cover through MyGigsters, you get $100 cash back. So you can claim this through the app. So come on the app, on the offers page, you'll find hustle covers offer, click, and you can fill up the information in the app, and then you can claim that $100 cash back and also get your income covered. Next is, we used to have 50% off with Somo. As Somo has recently changed their pro plans to flex plans, they've added a bit more features, services into the plan. And this new plan has now got 25% off for the first 6 months for MyGigsters users. So the code is MyGigsters25. And once you do this, you'll get 25% off for the first 6 months. Now that's a lot of money. So all you need to do is go on to Zomo's site, and you will find partner page. And when you go click that secure offer, you will be asked to enter the code. The code is MyGigsters25, and when you do it, you get 25% off. And thank me later. All right, next, Koba. Koba is still offering the 500-kilometer free car insurance for first-time buyers, and you also get to participate in our new rideshare insurance product that we are building along with Koba. So all you need to do is go on to Koba's website, purchase their insurance, and enter the code MyGigster. You get $500, so 500 kilometers free car insurance. We got 113 more to go in order to close our donation campaign I'm hoping that we will achieve this by end of August or September. I'm going to push all our community members to go share about MyGigsters to your friends, your network, other freelancers, other gig workers in your community. And for every single person that joins MyGigsters, we would donate $2 to a charity in a developing country. We got 500 as a target. We are at 387, which means we've got 113 to go. And once that's done, we would put that money into a charity of the community's choice. On top of that, at the end of this, we'll also have $1,000 cash prize to top three Geekster referrals. So when you're referring, tell them that you referred. We have a welcome form for them to fill. When they fill it, we will know who has referred it, and you will be going on to win this cash prize. So the call to action here is very simple. Join my Geeksters community and feel part of a group that is very safe, secure, and private. Now, this is a private group, and we encourage you to participate, share your thoughts, ask questions, share your learnings and experience with others. And that is the key of this community, is to generate that informational value between each other. So where do we exist? We exist in Facebook. So go on to facebook.com/groups and enter for MyGigsters. You will find us there. And if you haven't checked us out and if you want to know more about us, head on to mygigsters.com.au. Our app is for free. You can download it both on Google Play Store and App Store. Just head on, and it's only available in Australia at this stage. If you have any questions, any feedback, any suggestions, anything that you would like to share, reach out to me in the community space or write to me personally at hello@mygigsters.com.au. That's about it. That's the July 2022 update. I really thank you for all the support that you've been sharing. Thank you for contributing. Thank you for actively promoting. Thank you for giving us feedback. And thank you for just being part of an awesome family. Until I see you next month, which is the August update, you take care, drive safe, and bye from Benjamin. Cheers.